Hello, I'm Shannon Willis, and welcome to Maximize Monday. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell down at the bottom of the screen so that you can receive the latest updates to this channel. Now, we have just been going with the flow of the Spirit, and we're going to continue right down that vein. I have some exciting revelation that I want to share with you. I was just kind of going through my day a few weeks back, and I was riding down the road listening to my word, listening to my Bible, and I was in Genesis chapter 1, and as I was listening, God began to stir something up on the inside of me, and I feel like you really need to hear it. I believe it's going to bless you. It came right out of Genesis chapter 1 verse 14 and 15, where it talks about how God created the sun and the moon. He also created the stars. It kind of combines those three elements together. It said he created the sun, the moon, and the stars, and it said he gave those as signs for the seasons. In the Message Bible, it says that these elements, these planetary systems, part of the planetary system, the sun, the moon, and the stars were given to mark the seasons. Bless my socks off, right? And the Lord caused that to lift out of that. It lifted off of the soundtrack that I was listening to that was reading the scripture to me. And that's what it was. It said the sun was given to mark the season. And I found that to be absolutely interesting. And that's Genesis chapter 1, verse 14 through 15. The sun was given to mark the season. The reason why God began to show that to me, I believe, is because he wanted me to catch a revelation, and I want to share that with you. And it's interesting because in Psalm chapter 84, verse 11, it says that for the Lord is a sun and a shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk upright. Now this stood out to me because you're talking about the S-U-N. The S-U-N was given to mark the season. And in Psalm 84:11, it's talking about the S-U-N. And then you go to the scripture that turns it all around. Malachi chapter 4, verse 2. It says, but unto them that fear my name shall the Son of righteousness arise with healing in his wings. That is a capital S, capital Son, capital S Son. I'm just here to proclaim this to you today. Maximize your life. The sun was given to mark the seasons in Genesis, but the S-O-N, the capital S-O-N, was given to mark the season. Yes, there is a seasonal shift. When Jesus came into the earth, he shifted the season of domination of sin, death, and destruction. When the sun showed up, I gave you Psalm 84:11. I gave you Malachi 4:2. When the sun showed up, it was to mark the season, to show that there was a seasonal shift. God showed it from the beginning of time with Genesis, how that sun was created to mark the season, but it was really a sign of what was to come. It was a metaphor of what was to come. And Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, that capital S-U-N, Son of righteousness, and the capital S-O-N, the Son of God, when he showed up on the scene, he came to shift the season. Why you said that I would mention that? Because this is another seasonal shift. I'm here to tell you, and I'm here to prophesy to you that the sun is here to mark the seasonal shift. There's about to be a shift in your life, a seasonal about phase. This is a new juncture. It's about to be a transformation. And I prophesy a transference, an advancement. The sun has come to mark the seasons. He has arisen with healing in his wings. So there is a seasonal shift even concerning healing. There's a seasonal shift, and there are new developments that are on the horizon. I can feel it. We're on the brink of something. We're on the cusp of something extraordinary and something great, something absolutely supernatural. This is a metamorphosis from the mundane. We will not be able to go back to things the way it used to be because there has been a seasonal shift. The sun has been given to mark the seasons, and the domination of sin that has been hanging and looming over your life has been destroyed. The influence and the oppression of the enemy has been thwarted. I declare it over your life. Look up, because the sun has been released again to mark the seasonal shift. I don't know about you. You can sense it. I know I can sense it. And the Bible declares in Revelation that the Lord he shines bright like the sun in all its strength. The Bible just constantly is pointing toward the Son, the capital S. He's the capital S-U-N, the Son of Righteousness, and he's the capital S-O-N, the Son of God. He's both. He's two in one. He's both. And he is shining ever so brightly. He's bringing healing. He's bringing deliverance. He's bringing manifestation. He's bringing fruition. He's bringing things to fruition in your life. He's expanding you, enlarging you. He's extending your measure. I'm telling you, the Son of Righteousness, the Son of God, has been released to mark the seasonal shift. I don't know about you, but it blessed me to hear that, because I was just simply listening to the creation story in Genesis chapter 1 verse 14 through 15, and it's almost like it just lifted out at me. And when I heard that the Son was given to mark the season, I said, yes, God, mark the season, put your imprint on it. And that's what God is doing. He's leaving an indelible mark upon the lives of his people. There's an imprint of the Father. There's a DNA mark that he's placing on us, that is shifting, that is changing, that is bringing a metamorphosis and advancement, bringing an about phase in our lives in which we will never be the same again. And when Jesus came to do away with the works of the enemy, that was a seasonal shift. When he came and he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities, the chastisement of our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. The Son of Righteousness arose with healing in his wings. I'm telling you, there's a seasonal shift. When the sun went down, because it said he was cut off in Isaiah 22, when the sun went down, the people got up. Because when the sun went down, it talks about how the people got up out of the graves and they resurrected. Talk about a seasonal shift. I'm just here to tell you, the sun is not going down. The sun is shining brighter than ever before. And I'm talking about the Son of God. And let me tell you, resurrection is here for you. If you need to be resurrected in your dream life, in your vision, in your gifting, your calling, your assignment, in your family life, in your career, in your finances and resources, whatever it is, if you need the resurrection of God, I'm just here to tell you there's a seasonal shift. The Son has been given. He has been released to mark a seasonal shift in your life, and he has arisen with healing in his wings. And so there's healing for you to bring about a change in your life. So I'm excited about it. I hope that you are too. Just know, if you don't remember anything else I said, the Son was given as a sign to mark the season. This is a new time. It's a new day. It's a new era. It's a new age. It's a new season. It's a new season for you. Things will never be the same. You gotta decree it over your life. Speak that over your life, that the Son has shown up in my life to mark the season. I can't wait to hear about the season that God is going to greet you with. It's going to be absolutely extraordinary. Oh, and you're a masterpiece in God's hands. So, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me on today. I pray that you were blessed. Go back and listen to that. Go read the scriptures I gave you. Genesis 1, 14 through 15. Psalms 84:11 and Malachi chapter 4 verse 2. Go back and really look at those and be blessed. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on my Facebook page on Transform and Transcend Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But until then, I'm Shannon C. Willis, and you have been maximized.